Whoa, what a night. Episode 4 of Wednesday starts with her sneaking into the county coroner's office with the help of Thing. She wants to learn more about the victims of the monster and examine the body of the latest victim. Her sleuthing is interrupted by the return of the coroner and the sheriff. She hides in one of the mortuary cabinets and overhears their conversation. The killer is keeping trophies from his victims. The sheriff asks the coroner to keep this a secret and he gladly agrees. He is more excited that this is his last case before retiring. The next morning, Wednesday shares her findings with Eden, who faints at the sight of the grotesque crime scene photos. Later in class, Wednesday finds Xavier's neck wounds a little suspicious, but he tells her that he tweaked his neck while fencing. Wednesday doesn't believe him and spies on him. She discovers his secret painting room on the school grounds and breaks in. Once she is in, she finds drawings of the monster. She takes one of the drawings and leaves. Xavier spots her before she leaves and asks what she is doing there. She asks him the same question and he tells her that it is his private art studio but refuses to give her a tour. She has no valid excuse for being there, so she decides to ask him to the upcoming rave and dance. Xavier is happy to be asked and thinks she is into him. Eden is also happy that Wednesday has changed her mind and wants to bond over dress shopping. Wednesday, however, has other ideas and doesn't think dress shopping is their thing. While in town, she visits the sheriff and tries to convince him they should walk together. The sheriff is hesitant at first, but between the mayor's constant calls for an update and Wednesday's persuasion, he agrees. He asks her to bring him some evidence and maybe they might work together to zone in on a suspect. Eden, left to her own devices, runs into Lucas Walker, the mayor's son and one of the three troublemakers. He asks Eden to take him to the dance in her school and lies he wants to make an ex jealous. Eden thinks this is a great idea as she is still under the impression that Ajax ghosted her and wants to make him jealous too. As Wednesday leaves the station, she meets Tyler and he tries to get her to ask him to the dance. He is not pleased to hear she is taking Xavier. He thinks that he and Wednesday have a thing, but she tells him that she has a lot going on and he is not a priority. Ouch. Later that day, Wednesday asks Eugene to keep her crime photos in the B house. Enid doesn't want the pictures in their room. Eugene asks her to put a good word for him with Enid in return. He also helps Wednesday find the monster's lair after spotting a drawing of it on her board. They decide to visit the lair and find a broken claw and she bags it as evidence. She gets back to school and sneaks into Xavier's secret art studio to collect his DNA. Xavier discovers her and he is forced to explain how he has the drawings of the monster and the scratches on his neck. He also learns that she only asked him to the dance as a cover when she first sneaked into his studio. Wednesday takes the claw and the DNA sample of Xavier to the sheriff and asks him to run a DNA test. With her date to the dance no longer talking to her, Wednesday asks Eugene to escort her to stake out the monster's lair and identify the monster. However, her plan for a thrilling night of stakeout is ruined when Tyler shows up on her doorstep, dressed to the nines, ready to be her date. Thing did a naughty thing behind her back and sent Tyler a sweet letter pretending to be Wednesday asking him to the dance. He even bought her the dress that caught her eye. Wednesday asks Eugene to cancel their plans and go the next night, but he ignores her warning and decides to go alone. At the dance, Xavier is grumpy to see Tyler and Wednesday together and he asks Bianca to use her siren powers to help him get over Wednesday. Bianca is rightfully annoyed by this request and leaves. Tyler and Wednesday have a great time and she learns that Xavier was once bullied by Tyler, but that doesn't faze her. On the other hand, Lucas starts to realize that he has a lot in common with Enid. However, he is at the party to ruin it in the end. His friends spray red paint on the students at the end of the party. Enid is disappointed when she finds out that he only used her, but the situation gives her an opportunity to clear up the misunderstanding with Ajax. They kiss and make up. As everyone runs trying to get away from the paint spray, Wednesday has another vision and sees Eugene being attacked by the monster. She rushes to the woods to save him, but she is too late. By the time she gets to him, the monster is long gone and he is barely alive. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.